All right, it's been a rough couple of days. We topped out here at 46.07 very recently, less than a week ago. Then we took this dive, and I thought this 4,500 ish here was going to hold, but it didn't. We did bounce off of it a little bit, but then we kind of melted down, and then boom, we took this hit. Now, you gotta know a lot about psychology to know what's going on here. So the U.S. Was downgraded. U.S. was downgraded. Their treasuries um, are basically not worth what people think they are, and that what that does is it magnifies negative earnings. So we got some nice earnings here, and then here we had the Fed get downgraded, and then all of a sudden we got a couple bad earnings in, and then boom, we tanked right here. So negative sentiment, just like bullish sentiment, bearish sentiment can snowball on you. So I do have some positions going against me right now. If I look at my portfolio here, my MGM is in the money. Uh, I sold it at 47 put. It's currently at I think 45.80. And then my MO, I sold a 45 put, and I believe that's testing 44 right now. So, yeah, these are getting crushed a little bit. FE right here, I bought at 39, and I believe it's trading at 37.80. So I got my two puts here that I gotta pay to buy those stocks, and then the FE I can't sell a covered call on. Let's see what this PFE just went against me. It's a 35 put, just dipped under that 35 strike, so that's going against me. So I'm gonna have to pick up a little stock. Let's see how Key is doing. I was gonna swing trade on Key a little bit because it was oversold. Key is at 11.79, and that is basically my cost basis. I think I'm at 75. See if there's any covered call premium. Not really. Not really. It just turned negative. Actually, it was positive. It was up to 11. It was up to over 12 this morning. Looks like the sentiment is getting the best of it. But I looked at some other traders, other internet traders that have open shows. They have like Trader TV Live and trading fraternity stuff like that, and they're have no open positions, and they're just some of them are holding on to their Tesla or their Palantir or their SoFi or their GameStop, and then they're averaging down in these markets. Now, I've done some averaging down a little bit, but that's not what this is about. What I'm about more is looking for income. I could average down and sell some covered calls later in the year, but I want some high dividend stocks. Palantir, Tesla, SoFi, none of those, GameStop, none of those are dividend yielding. So why average down? You're average down for a bounce. So you're waiting for a bounce. I like to wait for a bounce and collect income because this is a business, and that's how it operates. So I did put in a order yesterday to buy back some calls. Those didn't trigger. And my monster here, it didn't trigger either. Yesterday I put in 45 or 47.50 buy. And the reason it didn't trigger, or the reason I put in a buy at 47.50 and didn't sell a cash secured put, is because the cash secured put would be a 3 week cash secured put. I don't like that. I like owning the stock if I'm going to wait 3 weeks. So I put in at a 57.50 buy, and it did go into that. It did hit that twice here with the 57.50. So I'm gonna bet on it again and do the 57.50 and pull in that covered call premium for August. I don't mind holding Monster through the earnings. Buy Monster there, and then I'm gonna put in Key. I'm gonna trade Key as well. KEY. KEY. Did that go? No, it didn't. Key. I'm gonna put in the August 4th and see how it's trading right here. Now, in tumultuous markets like this, you you have to trust in the stocks that you picked, and that's why stock picking is so important. You got to pick the ones you want to own for a long time. Pick the ones that are going to pay you dividends. And because right now, when your portfolio is down 18% because you invested everything in Snap or you invested everything in Palantir, that's gonna make you not want to trade. That's gonna make you not have faith in yourself. It's gonna shake you to the core. Now, if you believe in the stocks and you show that they're and you see that they're undervalued and you do your research and you see that they're strong in their peer group and in their sectors and they have positive earnings and they have actual revenue. Some of these companies have no revenue and they're still getting bought up. Well, not in days like this, they're not getting bought up. But that's why you believe in the stocks, and that's why you keep cash for days like this, so you can double down and triple down and quadruple down on solid names with dividends. These are challenging markets, especially when it on reversals like this, because it's buying, 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 buying all the way up, and then now people are taking profits, and you're stuck holding the bag a little bit. So it's tough when mutual funds can sell billions of dollars and reverse the market on you. So that is my couple trades for the day. I got some other stuff I'm looking at, but they're a little bit too far out of the money to actually put those on. So this one is a little bit out of the money, but who knows? It could make a run. It did test right here, so we'll see. Happy trading.